Okay, here we are at home base and Valley Art Center with the Yarn Bombers, who are busy putting up our community art project, 50 years fantastic and all that sort of jazz. So ladies, would you please introduce yourselves?
I'm Carol Hummel, the artist on the project, and this is my daughter Molly Sedensky, and number one assistant.
Excellent. So tell me a little bit about the yarn bombing. How did you guys start? What was your inspiration? There has to be a story behind deciding to do this.
There's a story. Back in 2003, I was just getting out of college, obviously a little older student than most, and there was a sculpture competition up in Cleveland, and I proposed to crochet a tree in Cleveland. It was going to be the only tree I was ever going to crochet, and we won the contest and we installed it, and it was absolutely amazing. Went viral, and then people from all over the world started inviting us to their countries to do projects there. So since 2003 we have been traveling all over the world yarn bombing trees, and this project is actually the closest one to our home we've ever done. We live in Newberry, Ohio.
Oh, very cool.
And this is our closest one we've ever done.
That's awesome. And how did Mom bring you in on this?
It was more like I brought me on it. You know, when you get asked to go to Norway or Italy or
It's never happened to me.
Switzerland, for an art project, I said, me. You won't be taking no one but me. So then I asked my mom to go along with us, and we have both been doing this since 2003, and it has been amazing. We've met amazing communities from all over the world that work together to create amazing projects that is literally art by the people, for the people, to make the communities happy, and work together to inspire art, public art.
That's very cool. Speaking of as a community, that's a really good point. So what you guys are doing is you have all of these crocheted, and please correct me if I'm wrong, crocheted circles, and these were made by family and friends of Valley Art Center, various students in their groups. About how many of these circles do you guys think you have?
I would say, I think 1,000. I would say 1,000.
1,000.
I would think, yeah. And
All different sizes.
What our process is we're trying to bring communities together. Obviously, COVID hasn't been a help in this situation for the past years. But what we do is go into communities, design an art project for them, and then have the people produce the pieces that we need for our project. So Molly and I go in, we teach them how to crochet or how to make our pieces, and then give them a month or two to create the pieces, and then we come in and install them on the trees. And what we're trying to do is bring all communities together, you know, old people, young people, students, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, any aspect that we can get together. In normal times, we're trying to bring people together to make new friendships, to bring the community together on a whole different level through art.
Literally knitting the community together.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
I like that. Very good.
Or
So
stitching.
one of the questions that we've had from the community at large is this process safe for the trees?
Absolutely, yes. It does not damage the trees. As I said, we've been doing them for 2003. The projects will actually last 5 or 6 years under normal circumstances if they're, don't get any other kind of input. And we've had arborists monitor the projects over periods of 6 years. We have one still up in West Virginia that's been up now for the 6th year. And
oh, wow.
It's called the Tree City, and they have an arborist come every year and give it its blessing. So
That's awesome. So it will last, if left on its own, about 5, maybe 6 if we're lucky years.
and if you look at the material when it's on it, number one, it's very loosely, there's a lot of holes in it. And if you go up to them, it's loose on the tree. We have a method where we put it on the trees tight enough to stay without falling down like pantyhose, but loose enough so that the bugs and everything and the tree can grow without any problem.
That's excellent. So this is an interesting color palette, and I have a feeling that there may be some significance behind some of these colors.
Yes.
You, correct me if I'm wrong, you chose the color palette, the two of you?
Yes, we did, and we started with the Chagrin Falls school colors,
Orange and black.
and then because of all the beautiful nature and the waterfalls and the sky here, we added colors of nature. So we have light green and dark green, light blue and dark blue, and thank you, and that's for nature. All the green and the sky, the water of Chagrin Falls.
Excellent. I love it.
And it looks good together.
Yes.
It does look good together. I agree. Well, that's all I had for you. Do you guys have anything, last messages for our friends and family at home?
Come out and see
it. It's for you, Chagrin Falls.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.